can't decide between Seeker 5 or Seeker 35 by DeepSpace, then this video is probably for you, because today we will be taking a look on these two drones. Seeker 35 proved itself against Seeker 3, but against Seeker 5, let's see how it will hold up. So welcome back to my channel. It's a nice evening, but today we have two competitors, 6S, DeepSpace Seeker 35 or DeepSpace Seeker 5. Seeker 5 proved itself against Seeker 3 quite a lot, because they are sort of the same 3-inch drone, but in the same time two different categories. So because it's 6S, it's not 4S. So let's see 6S 3.5 against actual 5-inch drone, which is Seeker 5 with 6S. So we will be testing them out on the speed and how it flies and how long it flies, and we'll see. In case if you can't decide which one to take, then maybe this video will help you with that, and I will try to do so that I will more or less put the specification on top of each drone. So if you want to pause the video, you can do it and check it out, or just visit DeepSpace website and you will see specification there. So both of them is 6S, both of them with 04 Pro unit. One is 3.6-inch props and one is 5-inch props. So let's see how they will keep up. They are more or less the same weight. DeepSpace Seeker 35 is around 500, somewhere there, and Seeker 5 is slightly under 700. So the difference is around 200 grams. So let's see, put them up in the air and let's fly. I think I have something broken on Seeker 35, and yep, that is my LED. My LED fell down. Oh man, if I will fly with this like this, it probably will fall down, but anyway, I will stick it after. I mean, as you see, the LED came off. So anyway, so we'll start with Seeker 35. We'll start with Seeker 35 and we'll see. So we are on the same in my old spot with some trees and everything. So basically what I will be doing, I will try some power loops, some this thing. I don't know how you call it in English. If you know, leave down in the comments. If you have one tree and another tree and you go like this, how you call it? I have no idea. Anyway, that one around the tree and so on. So anyway, let's start. Both of the batteries is 1300. So both of the batteries exactly the same. It's purely the drone as it is on its own. So I think, yeah, let's plug it in. Let's prepare everything so it's not so that one is sitting longer than another. I was flying today and I lost one of the sticks, so now I'm back to flying with the stock ones, but they are not so bad. I thought in the beginning when I started to fly, I was like, fuck, they are awful, but in the end of the day they are not so bad. So the rates on both of the drones is exactly the same. As you know, I'm flying one rate across the all drones. So let's see, Seeker 35 or Seeker 5. which one to choose. I mean, or which one to get if you are planning to get one, or just get both of them. Anyway, so everything is plugged in, and let's plug in the battery. Somehow strange in here. Here we go. Here you go. So Seeker 35 connected, satellites on. Let's see. Let's arm it and let's see. Okay, first we will test sound wise. Yeah, you can hear it. I mean, 100 kilometers an hour, not bad. Not bad. Let's try the hang time. Not bad. So there is these trees. Slight prop wash. Oh, oppa. But it screams, I mean. Especially on the way down, but as a drone, you've seen it before. I mean, I was flying with it and it feels quite steady. No jello, nothing. So just a little bit on when you are coming down from, let's say, split S, then it's a little bit. Oh, what was that? Let's try again. Ah. So, oppa, nearly hit the tree. Doesn't matter. But as a drone, keeping up amazing on the turns quite nice, quite locked. Someone is coming. I'm not sure who. Ah, that one maybe is. He probably will be passing by because I think he's collecting rubbish. So I don't know, maybe he will go on the other side. So battery 3.7, 3 minutes. Oh, what was that? I was trying to do something but didn't manage. Oppa. I think there was my LED probably went, but okay, never mind. Reverse yaw spin, nice. Holding up. I don't know, the split test is a little bit, no, power loop is a little bit tricky. But okay, my camera angle is like 10 degrees, I mean, so nothing huge, I mean. But yeah, you see when it's coming down, it's like trembling quite a lot because it's not so heavy. I mean, let's see some slower flying. 3.65 minutes. This is a nice place, but the only thing what I hate here is flies. And somehow in Cyprus they are everywhere. I mean, but if you see, if you go down smooth, then it's, I think with these sticks I'm a little bit overturning as a thing, so but other than that it's completely fine. I will not try to go in the bando because it's completely opposite side and it's behind me, so the signal is dropping quite drastically. I mean, there you go, nice power loop. Yeah, it's still 3.6. 6 minutes 30. I mean, but as a drone, quite easy to control. I mean, exactly, there was some reviews which was telling that it's sort of not like for beginners because it's very fast and it's hard to control it. It's not so that it's hard to control it. I mean, you just need to know how to fly. I mean, nearly dropped. Opa, that was low flying. Let's try some. Now it's beeping. Here you go, the battery is 4 point something, oh man, I will damage the battery, 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 and I think I done it. I damaged the battery. Here you see the LEDs. That was Seeker 35. Amazing drone. I mean, the way it flies, the way you can control it, and as you saw, I was flying like, in the end I even lost the vision whatsoever of how long exactly I was flying, but you will see in the video, the time is there. So that was Seeker 35. And now Seeker 5. Let's see. This one is not making so much noise. I assume that you can still put all the beeps and the beeping when the battery is low and connecting beeping, all that. From one side it's nice when you know that you can have the audio signal that is connected or whatsoever. I mean, those things, that is nice, I mean, as a fact. So Seeker 5 X-frame. By the way, both of them is X-frames. So I have a dead cat as well. So if someone is interested in actual, okay, waiting for some satellites. So yeah, if someone is actually interested in comparison with dead cats, because I have Seeker 35 dead cat and Seeker 5 dead cat. So if you want, I can make that comparison as well, but I don't think so that is needed, because I think X-Frame is flying way better than dead cat. Anyway, let's not spend the battery. Still the satellites didn't connect. I don't know, something is wrong with my Seeker 5 lately. I mean, it's taking quite long time to actually connect. I assume that maybe again the connector, as I was mentioning some videos before, there was that DeepSpace have some issue with the connectors of GPS. I mean, that they are quite loose. After the crash they can easily come out. Anyway, I will not be waiting for the satellite, so let's get up with Seeker 5. Okay, sound wise, I mean, you don't need to sound wise it's more or less the same loud, but it's have like lower pitch sound. I mean, and I need the GPS for the speed. Fuck, I forgot. Anyway, so we will test it after. So let's see the hang time. Slightly less invert time than Seeker 35, but I think that is. Let's try some power loop. Opa, what was that? I have some slightly damaged probes. Somehow I can't get in the rhythm, how to say. And satellite still didn't connect. I mean, okay, let's try reverse. Opa, that was fail. I mean, here we, opa, nearly hit the tree. Oh my god. I mean, what is happening? I mean, way less prop wash than Seeker 35. That is one thing. Okay, battery 3.7 and 3 minutes flown. I don't know why the satellite still is not connecting. I mean, do I need to sit in one place in order for those flies? One time I was flying, and fly went on my finger, and I was like trying to get rid of fly and switched off the drone. I mean, you know, that happens. But 5 inch is 5 inch. I mean, you can, the feel when you are flying, it is more or less the same as 35, but exactly when, let's say, you do okay, this one as well, if you drop dead on whatsoever, then it's as well trembling, but of course not so much. And let's say the difference mostly is on the turnings. I mean, how to say, let's say here where I was, you see with 5-inch the turning is not so, you know, sharp. I mean, it can turn sharp, but in the same time, of course, Seeker 35 can turn way better. So how to say, agility for the 35 is slightly better than for Opa, nearly hit the tree. So yeah, 3.6 battery, flown 5 minutes. So, and it's not so that I would be flying like, you know, just cruising. I mean, I'm just doing some flips and this and that. So 3.5 and 6 minutes. So low battery. Okay, here we go. So now we need to land. I will try to land somewhere in the bushes, Land in the bushes. Here you go. That was Seeker 5. Let's switch off the goggles. Ooh, that was nice. I mean, both of the drones, is flying amazing. I mean, here you go, guys. And what do you think? I mean, what do you think? Which one you would choose and prefer? I mean, time-wise, I think they are flying exactly the same, because the batteries is exactly the same, so efficiency is around. But I think 35 is flying slightly longer. I will check the times, but I think this one was near 7 minutes and this one was near the 6 minutes. But yes, I know I was telling in some videos that yeah, this will make my 5-inch stay home more often. That is true, but in the same time, let's say today as well, before in the morning, I was flying more a little bit with 5-inch. I mean, it feels different. I mean, yes, as a flying, as tricks and everything, I mean, Seeker 35 can do everything what 5-inch can, easy, without any problems. But the difference is how smooth is, let's say, the tricks, the flying and everything, the turning and this. Let's say this, with this one, I assume that you could, it's very, how to say, I don't know, this is the word zippy or nimble or whatsoever is the name, that it's turning more quicker and yeah, because it is lighter, it's 200 grams. I mean, if I would want to actually compare these two by the weight, I would need to put action camera. If you saw, I have a video where I put action camera on Seeker 35, then it was 700 grams, so it would be exactly the same weight as this one. So look, the truth is that yes, as I was mentioning, when I was flying, there was some reviews which was telling that Seeker 35 is sort of uncontrollable. It's fast and this, and it's not so for the beginners. Yes, okay, I mean, as a beginner drone, I don't think so, but the same 5-inch, I mean, that is not beginner's drone. I mean, 5-inch, I mean, it's tough. It's tough decision to choose one, and I think it's good. Both of them is good, of course. Both of them is amazing drones, but I would say so that it depends on situation. Let's say if you are traveling, you need to go somewhere and so on. What these flies is pissing me off. If you are traveling, then Seeker 35 would be way better option, because it's smaller. It can do nearly the same things as 5-inch, and it's stronger than Seeker 3. So it's like a, how to say, reducing the gap between 5 and 3-inch, because 3.5 fits exactly in the middle. It's sort of over 250 and stronger than 3, but slightly, I don't want to say worse than 5-inch, but slightly different. It's different. It's not that it's worse or 5-inch is better than this. No, exactly, as I was mentioning, that all depends on situation, because if you want a drone which can perform nearly as 5-inch but smaller size and maybe not so intimidating, this one sound is something which people will hear it. Oh, something is, the controller is beeping. The 3-inch, people will hear it when you fly. 5-inch as well, they will hear it, especially when you put the throttle. But if you do, let's say, some cruising or whatsoever, I would say the 5-inch is more pleasant to hear. Let's say if you are doing some cruising on a beach where is some people and this, when you pass with 5-inch, it's making this low pitch sound, something like that, you know. But it's so this will draw more attention than this one. Unless you are doing like full on tricks, then this one will be way louder. Anyway, so I hope that this helped you a little bit with some things, and leave down in the comments what you think about these drones. Until next time, bye.